After 8 years in running my business from home, I've learned so much as I transition from corporate executive to online entrepreneur, doing consulting and selling digital product. There were a lot of things that I've tried that didn't work for me, strategies after strategies that were not necessary, even a waste of time and money. But there were things that work, and I'm confident that these 7 ultimate business startup guides will work for any startup success. So here are some of the few struggles of business startup. So first is finding a niche, attracting the right customers, failure to look at the big picture in running a long-lasting business, engaging, retaining potential customers, and of course, closing a sale, and lack of system. So today, I'm sharing with you the things that I would do if I were to start a brand new business from scratch, knowing everything that I know now. So I've been keeping this breakthrough golden secret for the past month, and I'm so excited to finally share it with you, the things that helped me grow my business as well as my revenue over the past years. So I don't want you to be lost in a bush and get overwhelmed. So what I will do now is I will put an episode number so you can trace them and go back to them whenever you need it. So here's episode number 1. So this episode is for all newbies thinking to build their own business startup from scratch. So the ultimate business startup guide number 1 is finding your niche. I know that you've heard this many times before, but I really need to emphasize the importance of a niche. Who you should be talking to. Most business startups don't want to devote their time to find their niche. I'm sure that you don't want to offer a steak to a vegetarian, right? Also, if you start your business without picking a niche, that would be very hard for your customers to find you. If your expertise is, for example, is teaching meditation, then you can be specific like meditation for people suffering from PTSD, or let's say meditation for pregnant women suffering from morning sickness. Because if you focus doing meditation without talking directly to a specific audience, there will be such a big crowd and really difficult to attract the right customers, and it is more harder to stand out. Also, when you pick a niche, it is easier to tell a story that is relatable to your audience. Next, your business startup guide number 2 is pick your teaching style. I teach with no fluff, and I love using video so people can see me while I'm talking. So I love doing screen sharing so people can follow me along so they can immediately implement what they should do to move forward. And I don't sugarcoat things because the reality in starting a business is not easy. I provide milestones on how they can go from point A to point B to point C, and the vehicle, how to go there. So I give them the methodology. So a methodology is a method or system that you will use, how you can deliver your promise to your customer. So I will give you an example. The 7 habits of highly effective people is a methodology, or the 5 secrets of acing your job interview is a methodology. And this 7 ultimate business startup guide that I am sharing with you right now is a methodology. So pick your teaching style, your milestone, and your methodology. So do you want to teach using live calls, email sequence, video, or you want to provide ebook, PDF, or providing a membership site? The Easy Business Startup Guide number 3 is pick your platform, how people find you. You do not want to be all over the place. What I'm trying to say here is it is better to have one platform where your customer can easily find you and be consistent to show up to connect with them. I'm sure that you do not want to master every single marketing platform out there like Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, search engine, Pinterest, Tumblr, etc. I know there are several ways for people to find you. Like for example, in my case, when I started my online business, I was active on YouTube. Then I just share it on Facebook. And once in a while, I run Google Ads to show my business on Google search. So I don't use Instagram that much and I don't tweet a lot. Of course, it is great to be in all platforms, but it is easier and faster to generate customers as well as grow your income if you focus on a single platform and consistently show up. I use YouTube and transcribe it to my blog posts and use it as well to send emails. And the 4 business startup guide is how do people get to know you? So this is the know, like, and trust. So next is you need to build that trust for them to hire you or buy from you. The most important to consider is that your audience will have the chance connecting with you. So in my case, I create a landing page where people can submit their contact details to my free consulting business masterclass. So you can create freebies related and useful to your audience. So you can give away like ebook, printables, automated webinar, cheat sheet in exchange for their contact details. Then I use GetResponse, email autoresponder to grow, build the like, and trust. So it's not about how huge is your mailing list, but it's how responsive they are opening and clicking your email. So what is email autoresponder? Email autoresponders are among the best in building a long-lasting relationship with your subscribers. So creating familiarity in what you do and the most powerful way to increase your sales. But just emailing without a proper plan isn't going to work for you. This can be an educational article series or video series or providing coupons, discounts, introducing your services or product. And the money business startup guide number 5 is how do they buy from you? So be clear about the next step to take to hire you as a consultant or how they can make a purchase. So maybe after they join your automated webinar, they get a course pitch at the end, or they download your freebies and end up in your mailing list. Or maybe you have a 30-day challenge and they get a discount for participation. Or maybe just teaching and pitching in your Instagram or Facebook stories. So test which platform do you get people more engaged and also that you enjoy doing. So the best option is which platform you will be consistent with. You can map this out and see your engagement and just stick with it. So when I started my online business, people know me from YouTube. So people started to join my mailing list. And when I started building the trust, they end up buying my program. And the best business startup guide number 6 is invest on what you need. Don't hesitate to invest for you to grow. Invest in something that you need to improve your situation. If you know what you want and you sincerely want to attain it, then it doesn't matter if you pay for a mentor or you buy a program. When I quit my full-time job in 2012, I didn't hesitate to spend money to fly to the United States to meet with my mentor. I want to compress my time in learning about doing an online business because even if I have experience and knowledge in building a multi-million-dollar business startup, I have zero knowledge about online business and also consulting. So I don't even have any idea what an email autoresponder is or how to create a website. But I want to make it clear that do not just buy things because you see people buying it or on sale or it's a trend. I know that feeling that whenever you are following someone on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, you're thinking to do what he or she is doing because it's working for them. Building a long-lasting business doesn't work like that. You really need to know exactly what you want and use what you know. And then invest in figuring it out and do it. Not just buying courses after courses without using it. And here's the 7, but not the least. The efficient business startup guide is invest your time even once a week doing consulting. If I can start a brand new business from scratch, knowing everything what I know now, so I would start testing my business idea first in a small group of people. So this is your niche to see if someone will pay you. Because when you test your idea, you can gauge what the potential customers need from you. And when you see people paying you, that means this business can grow than having an imaginary outcome. And when you do that, it is more easier to design your website. It is more easier to attract the right customers, do your advertising, and anything related on how to grow and scale up your business. Because the fact is, you truly don't know what type of product is accepted by the marketplace or how many units you can produce that matches your own expertise. So using what you know, I mean your knowledge, your past experiences, your job, your passion, your genius, your expertise, your skills, is the best business startup tool you have now. So use it. So it is not about succeeding or failing or making it perfect the first time. If you fail the first time, it doesn't mean that's the end of it. Building a business is a continuous journey. There's no end destination. So you need to fail a few times to get things right. So I see a lot of people give up. So testing and validating your business idea is also crucial to any business startup success. So here's the thing, I end up teaching business startup because that was my 16 years experience before I quit my job. So if I know how to build a multi-million dollar business startup from scratch, I want to teach people on how to create and build their own startup with almost zero to no cost business startup capital doing consulting. So it is not necessary about blogging or how to build your online business or website. There's a lot of people out there who need help with something else. Find a problem in your selected field or niche and see a match with what you know. That's how I will do it if I were given a chance to start my business startup knowing everything that I know now. So grow and apply this ultimate business startup guide. You won't know what you don't know until you actually do it. Guess what? I believe that anyone in any field can seal a high-paying client and launch a digital product to earn more with a proven system. So if you want to learn more, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification so every time I drop this kind of video, then you will get notified. Also, a simple request. If you like this video, just give me a thumbs up. And I really appreciate that. So Janko here, your breakthrough guide to design your future.